In today's video, we're at Lagoon. We're gonna ride 11 roller coasters. We're gonna go upside down 6 times. We're gonna travel on over 18,000 feet of track. That's 4 miles for those of you that are counting. Some of the coolest coasters. A lot of the most recent ones are built in-house. So check it out.
Alright guys, so today's video we're starting out in the Great Salt Lake in Utah. This is our home state, so kind of cool to be back here for a little bit. We are at the point where the Denver and the Rio Grande Railroads built what was known as Lake Park Bathing Resort in Farmington, Utah. And this was the original lagoon. It's pretty cool. Mike, what are you doing?
You said we're going to a lake resort.
Oh yeah, you missed it by like 100 years. Okay, go get your rest. And while you do that, I will continue the video. So they actually had to close the bathing resort down in 1885 due to the receding water levels, which you can see behind us. They moved to a new location, which is really exciting. And we're gonna go there today and show you what we've got in store. Let's go to the new spot. Now that Mike's dressed, we are
The Thrill Guys. We're headed all across America in our brand new RV, Stevie the RV.
Stevie the RV.
To bring you the histCOASTEry tour and also the Throwback challenge, which is riding every coaster in chronological order. Throughout this whole journey, of course, we're going to be sharing some tips and the history of each park. Today, we're at
Lagoon.
Our hometown park.
Our home park. This is where we grew up as kiddos.
We love this because this is actually the episode that is going to be kickstarting this whole RV journey. So we hope that you subscribe for the fun. Oh, it's what fun is Lagoon's motto.
It's what fun is.
Before we go in, remember, we like to do prize giveaways. So if you catch an error in this histCOASTEry,
A blatant, obvious error.
in this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe where you found it or whatever it is. And because this is our hometown park, we want to do 2 giveaways.
Bonus giveaway.
So the other giveaway is how many times do we say it's what fun is? Which is Lagoon's tagline.
Starting when?
Starting at the very beginning of the video. No, the whole video.
Okay. That's what fun is.
Our histCOASTEry timeline continues in 1896, where Lagoon moves 2 miles inwards into Farmington, right on the Wasatch Mountain Range. This is the location where it ended up and is still currently here to this day.
Yeah, so a little bath resort became this.
In 1896, Utah became a state. That was Brett's part.
Okay. This is also the year that Utah became a state, and Lagoon is the 25th oldest operating park in the world and the 15th oldest operating park in the US.
So let's go inside.
Our home park, Lagoon. Just got to the park. We got our Lagoon stamp.
Lagoon. It's what fun is. First impressions walking in. It's been a while.
I haven't been here for like 12 years, I feel like, since we first got together. Very nostalgic.
We got some new coasters that we haven't been on. Actually one, just Primordial. So one interesting, why did Lagoon get its name, or how did it get its name?
Big shocker.
There was an actual lagoon, which is a small lake on the property. Obviously too, coming from a swimming hole, they had, you know, other pools and things here to
just made sense
for attractions. So there you go. Lagoon got its name after an actual lagoon.
All right, so the first ride on our timeline journey is the merry-go-round. In 1906, this was installed. What's kind of cool about it is it's one of 170 operating wooden carousels in the U.S., or in the world, I should say. pretty cool. It does have 45 hand-carved, ornate horses and other cool characters, so pretty special to the park. Subsequently, if you pop over here, you'll see the second oldest ride in the park, which is the famous roller coaster. It was installed in 1921. It's one of our favorite rides in the park just because we grew up on it, right? 1921. It's known by locals as the Brown Coaster. That's what you think about that? Anyways, one of the best rides in the park, in my opinion. The roller coaster is the 6th oldest operating wooden roller coaster in the world, which is awesome. And it costs $75,000 to install. So it's like a, what, a new Honda Civic with our tariffs? Oh, okay.
As a kid, the rumor was that a girl stood up and lost her head. So you can never stand up. Oh my God, here we go.
2,500 feet of track, Lagoon. The slowest part of the ride, the turnaround. The trains got replaced in 2018. Bad boys. It's cold.
Oh, that's high.
How's your roller coaster here?
How is it?
So coaster, it's actually a pretty cold day today. We're just ending our winter. Coasters always warm up. So it's kind of running a little sluggish.
Okay, but like, what's the difference? Like a mile?
No, it's pretty fast. This coaster was designed by John A. Miller. It's not bad for a coaster that's over 100 years old, right?
Yeah.
We just got off the roller coaster.
We're first ride of the day.
The white roller coaster. And it's what fun is. All right, well, obviously it's number one.
Number one.
It's classic.
Yeah.
You gotta ride this when you come here.
We'll see how it holds up the rest of the day.
1941 saw the opening of Flying Aces, which is one of 13 flying scooters still in existence. This was themed to airplanes found in World War I, which is coincidental because just 2 years later in 1943, Lagoon closed to the World War II for several years. The buildings in the park fell into disrepair until the park would later reopen.
All right, so behind me, you'll see this beautiful new store, this candy shop. It's the Wonderland of Sweets and Treats. It's new to the Lagoon, where the kiddie bumper cars used to be. The reason it's there is because there was a fire a few years ago. So these are the new buildings, kind of competing with the Disneyland vibe. We like it, it's cute. Why are we talking about this? Because back in '53, next on our timeline, there was a tragic fire here that took out half of the park, part of the Midway, the fun house, part of the roller coaster. So they've rebuilt it back up, obviously to what we see today, but new buildings because of the fire.
1956, Mother Goose Land opened. Lagoon prides itself on family fun entertainment because it's what fun is. So they really love taking care of the little ones, and this actually is one of the coolest, cutest kiddie areas that I've ever seen.
All right, next up, 1967 introduces one of our favorites, old classics. We were terrified of this as a kid. Are you scared of it now?
There's actually some scary parts in it. It gets really dark.
The Terroride. What do you got?
Look at that little, oh, we'll show you the creepy
Oh,
green witch. Dark rides are kind of becoming old classics. It's hard to find them in parks. So this one has 2 dark rides. So it's pretty special.
They're really cheesy.
You
but
could fit 3 people on this, which was fun. We always liked that growing up as kids. All right, there's a lot of famous things that happened in this park in 1960s. A lot of famous bands performed all over the park, but especially in this building, which was used to be called the Patio Gardens. I mean, we're talking like the Rolling Stones, the Beach Boys. In fact, Beach Boys even list Lagoon in a song. The song title is Salt Lake City. But the reason why I'm here is because in 1974, the Patio Gardens, part of it was reused, refurbished into another dark ride, haunted dark ride, and this one's called Dracula's Castle. This one's really cool because you sit in little buggies and the hood comes down over you. This is where Brett got his first smooch. Okay. So we also learned that this haunted house was featured in a 1980s TV episode titled The Werewolf. I didn't know that.
All right, Lagoon 1974, they introduced the Sky Ride, which is a transportation ride connecting the north and south part of the parks. It's kind of cool. Awesome views. This is where kids come to fall in love. You know that, right? No spitting. That's the #1 rule. No spitting or throwing objects. Here we go. Bird. Cute. No spitting.
With your legs.
Your tiny little legs. Lagoon Sky Ride.
1974.
1974. Don't spit. That's the rule. I was always paranoid walking under it that I was gonna get spit on by some jerk little kid.
Yeah, I
PTSD.
feel like I've seen people spit off this thing. Don't do it. It's not very nice. Right behind me are the slides to the old fun house. I don't remember when this thing opened, but the slide structure still exists. Apparently, slides are still in there. It's kind of a bummer that they haven't reopened it. But Sue Happy America, thank you.
All right, we're now in 1976 and the introduction of Pioneer Village. What I remember the most as a kid here was they do shootouts like midday on the weekends, I think.
Yeah, the shows.
This is pretty cool. This is supposed to be packed. Like it was like Disneyland Parade style. There'd be like Western shootouts. It's awesome. The most important building is one of 2. You guys can leave it in the comments and let us know. It's either Arby's or the Fizz soda shop.
Oh, dirty sodas.
Yeah, the dirty sodas and cookies, if you guys have heard about that.
One cool thing about Pioneer Village is that they have these exhibits, which are basically museums with original artifacts. And you see the heritage of Utah.
China shop. Lots of reflections. Sorry, guys. Oh, the ice cream parlor. This is where it was at.
I've never been in here, actually. It pays to keep Brett clean. What? Oh my gosh. Which one do you want? This one? Big Will Ben?
Big Will, keep on dirty. The Studebaker, that one.
The little guy? Part of Pioneer Village, they have all these shops and these stores, but there are a couple of them that are original to the same location. This is one of them. This is the oldest structure in the park. The Davis County Holding Jail. They held a bunch of rowdy, drunk people. It's all made out of concrete. Pretty spooky inside. Has to be haunted. Where's Zach Bagans when you need him?
Jerk.
The gingerbread house. And right there is the chapel. This is where my Uncle Glenn proposed to his wife, Mary.
Seriously?
Yep, right there.
One unique call out of Lagoon is that you can bring in your own coolers and food, and they have these really cool like picnic areas all throughout this back portion of the park. Next, in 1976, we introduced Jetstar 2, which is completely opposite than the casual Skyride. This one is jittery. It's a traveling coaster. As you'll notice, there's no foundation, which is kind of odd, and it's been here forever. Also where kids came to fall in love because you sit like back to back, so you got to touch, and it's all cutesy.
This is gonna kill my back. It's already hurting.
This might be Brett's last ride today. This is 82 feet high, a spiral lift hill, sports golf, which is 2 sports golfs in the park. Actually, I think it might be 3. I don't know what ups the match got. This is one of my favorites. It's over the top. You feel like you just glide over the first drop.
And then you go to the hospital after the helix at the end.
It's a pretty smooth ride, but it has some moments. All right, here we go, Brett. It's what fun is.
In your arm. Yes. There we go. There we go.
This is one of those rides where you gotta like learn how to ride it. Lean into the curves.
I mean, that's smooth.
All right, here we go.
There it is.
No, it's right here.
Oh, right here.
Bump.
I feel like you bottom out.
Dude, the front leg. And then you got a whole brace. Oh, that's so
that's
good.
brutal.
That's so good.
The front of this has to be hitting that track.
It does. You get to see it. Anyway, that's Jetstar. Star 2, second coaster of the day. We gotta review it. I mean, it's definitely in front
biased.
of
We're biased.
the
We grew-
white roller coaster.
We grew up with this one.
Hint, hint. That's what fun is. No, I love this one. It's great. It's rare to find a coaster like this in any park. It's fun. It's fun to get close with your SO and your buddy.
Or your wannabe SO when you're in middle school and you're like, oh, she's so cute.
Yeah, there you go. 1980, the tidal wave. It's a pirate ship right over Lagoon's lake. Again, how Lagoon got its name. This is also the year where all-day passports came into picture. Around the park, you'll see signs at the start or the entrance of every attraction, and they say like the ticket amount, kind of like Disneyland does ticket attractions. They've kept that, but they don't really do tickets anymore. It's a fun one. Octopus taking over. (1983). So the opening of Colossus, the Fire Dragon. This is also a touring model. Has no foundations. Is also famous because it's the only model in the world that has a final helix at the very end. 2 loops, pretty intense. And in 1984, People magazine called this the best roller coaster in the world. One of my favorites. Let's go ride it. Colossus, the Fire Dragon. This is our third coaster of the day. Where would you rank it?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, I think it's number 2. I like.
So right after Jetskier. And roller coaster's third.
That's fair. Yeah, that works.
All right.
One time as a kid, I got sick on this ride and I puked in the trash can that's still over there.
I was telling him as we were walking off, my cousin and I would stay. We used to camp here, right next to the coaster, and I used to watch it through the fence line. I wasn't tall enough, but I was also too scared enough to ride it anyway. But I would say that this probably got my first fascination with roller coasters.
All right, 1987 in Lagoon. They introduced the turn of the century swingers.
And
Swings, not swingers.
Centennial Screamer. So, little pop quiz for you. Centennial, turn of the century. We're at 1987. Where did we begin?
87.
1886,
Yeah,
right?
100 years.
So, these are the two attractions.
Pop quiz.
Mathematician. Anyway, these are the two rides that the Lagoon gifted itself in celebration of their 100th anniversary. Like, not too many places, corporations in America can say that at this point. And we're just in the 80s.
Listen to the screams.
Laguna Beach opened in 1989. This is Lagoon's water park, and it comes standard with a normal ticket. Pretty unique to the park. It replaced the swimming pool that stood here for 60 years, and that closed in 1987.
All right, maybe it's 1991 when Lagoon got the skyscraper, which was their first ride to surpass the 100-foot mark, standing at 150 feet. It's pretty cool. I remember when this thing came to the park, I was so excited to go on it. And you can spin the little umbrellas.
And they just got a new lighting package.
Mike's excited for the lights. This was also in a scene from the Disney show in 2001, Luck of the Irish. And there was a dance festival taken in front of the skyscraper.
Kyle, what are you doing? I don't know, I can't help it.
All right, made it to 1997, where Lagoon saw its largest investment in a ride of $7.5 million at the Rattlesnake Rapids. They are so wet. Oh, she is soaked. And it's 55 degrees in Utah. We are not riding this ride today. All right, 1998, we saw the revitalization of the Wild Mouse. The worst ride in the park, in my opinion. Mike will not approve of that. Anyways, 1998, they rebuilt this guy that sits in the same place that the wooden original Wild Mouse was at. So, there we go, Wild Mouse. Not very wild, very mousy.
Barbie coaster.
If you need assistance, please signal the
Barbie car.
This is the worst.
I remember when this opened. We loved it. I'm dying.
I cannot, my ass is off the bench. And my knees are against the rod.
It just glides.
Oh my gosh! This thing's gonna break. And we're front heavy.
The back.
But there's nobody behind us. Okay. Oh,
Power ride. I just ate a bug. Yum.
here we go.
Big drop. Oh, the brakes aren't as bad as they used to be.
The trap.
The trap.
Oh. Oh my god. Ow. I mean, look at this.
Those are like brakes on my bike. They don't really work very well.
This is not made for a 6'3", 200 person.
Oh, this is number one.
It's not, okay, it's not the worst in the park. I'll take that back. But
All right, our fourth coaster riding today.
fourth coaster, it's number 4?
Probably gonna be fourth.
I can't
It's
fit
still
in
a
it.
great coaster.
I can't fit in it, but it's
But
fun.
this is found in a lot of theme parks. 1999 saw the Rocket. This is comprised of two sides, re-entry and blast off. Of course, blast off launches you up. Re-entry takes you to the top and do a free fall. This was the first attraction to go over 200 feet, the Lagoon. And this was at the time where probably the greatest thrill at the entire park. Still to this day is this one of the scariest rides here. Great views from the top. 2023 saw the introduction to the Spider and the Fly. It was later name dropped just to the Spider. This sits right next door to the same designer of coaster, Wild Mouse of Mauer. It's a fun little spinning ride, free spin. So sometimes you can get a crazy spin, sometimes it's just a stroll, leisurely stroll. We just got off of a spinning ride of the Spider. Where do you rank this? Is our 5th coaster of the day? Above Wild Mouse? Below?
It's above Wild Mouse, so number 4.
Okay. I would agree. 4th coaster. Look at the Spider right there. Spooky. It usually spits on you during the summer.
We didn't spin a ton, which is great, because that's what makes me sick on this ride. All right, we made it to 2005. We're in the Kiddie Country Lagoon, and what brings us here is the Bat, which is Lagoon's single inverted coaster. So this came to Lagoon in 2005. It cost $3 million, so a nice little chunk of change for the park. We're not riding the Bat today because we've done it.
The reason why we're not riding is the single train.
No.
The line's pretty long, but we've already been on it. So
the question is it better than
right.
the Mouse?
It's definitely not for me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and I think just because it has a single train. 2007, Wicked. I think the family, the Lagoon's family, the Friedmans, they let their kids name these rides. I want to say, don't quote me, I think this came out around the same time as Wicked the musical. That's not why it's called Wicked. It's an incredible ride. It has 2 propulsions, one at the bottom and then one as you're going up the vertical spiral. This was the tallest coaster at Lagoon when it opened, 110 feet. Pretty impressive. The half pipes. Half pipes.
Yeah, I do not remember that. Alright.
Wicked. What do you review it? Number 1.
That's another one.
So far.
That drop's good. I forgot about that. I didn't know it shot us over. I thought we went up slow.
I said 2 launches before.
I didn't even think of that process.
It's good. I just wish the second half had a little bit more oomph to
Yeah,
it.
the first part's good.
2 half pipes. Should have done one more inversion. Yeah. Our next coaster on this histCOASTEry timeline is Bambora. This opened in 2011 at the park's 125th anniversary. This also marks the first time that Lagoon engineered, built, constructed a coaster in-house, and they've done so ever since this guy. It also has a built-in sound system with an on-track audio. It's themed to, of course, 1960s beachfront surf. I'd like to think that they did that not only because it's right outside Laguna Beach, but because of all the 1960s bands that came through Lagoon in its heyday. Bambora.
I think this is actually a pretty good family ride.
It's actually pretty forceful. Some of the helixes pull some good G's.
So we're better than the Bat with this one. We're better than the Mouse, I think.
Oh, okay. All right, and also to celebrate Lagoon's 125th anniversary is the winner of our Knott's Berry Episode 1 histCOASTEry Tour.
Our first
contest.
official giveaway.
Remember, in this episode, we're doing 2 of these. So make sure you paid attention to the start and definitely put in the comments below of the things that we're asking.
So what was the blatant error we made in the first video?
It was Montezuma's Revenge. Is not named after what?
Diarrhea.
No. It actually was named after 2 Aztec emperors. And the winner is, which entered into a randomizer,
is Love Life 1357.
You have 6 months to claim your prize. Go ahead and find our contact information on our YouTube page.
All right, 2015, we've got Cannibal Edom Lecter. This was, for a while, the steepest drop in the United States, or in North America, sorry, until 2019 that they lost that out to somebody else. We'll find out who. Anyways, it is Lagoon's tallest ride at 208 feet elevator lift. It's that giant tower you see behind me. The invert, or the drop coming out of the elevator lift is at 116 degree
Over invert.
116 degree over invert. It's just crazy. So you're like, boop, you'll see it. It's fun. Outside of that, we've got 3 inversions I think we're going on, and it's a unique inversion. They have dibbed here as the Lagoon roll, where you do half a barrel and go back the other way. This is also built in-house here at Lagoon, and fun fact, these lions come from our state capital.
Don't swear, there's a kid. 200 feet. 208. 116 degree. I mean, the scariest ride at Lagoon right here. Right here. Okay, here comes the Lagoon roll. Here it is. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Oh, it's scary. Oh my god! Oh, it's crazy. This thing, one of the best in the entire world that we've been on. Top 20, maybe even top 10. Like, this thing is super special to have in our old backyard. Our own backyard. That first drop.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Usually I don't like the over invert drops, but this one has like the stomach feeling the entire way to the very bottom. And the elevator's kind of creepy.
Yeah, the elevator, like you go, like you sway a little bit as you go up. It feels like it's kind of cool. So fun ride. Number 1.
I also think I got something wrong early in the video. I said there were 6 inversions in this park. I think they actually counted the Lagoon roll as 1 inversion, even though you go upside down twice. So depending on how you count, there could be 7 inversions in this park. Let's go to our final and last stop and newest roller coaster.
Primordial.
2023. Final stop on this timeline journey. Primordial. This is built in-house by Lagoon's engineering. Also, some of the animatronics inside are built by Triotech. The whole thing mostly takes place inside that man-made mountain, kind of resembling the Wasatch Mountain range behind it. It's also an interactive dark ride where you shoot at screens. The end of it has 3 different endings, so you gotta ride this multiple times to get the full experience. Onboard audio system. I haven't been on this, Brett hasn't been on this. We're super excited. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's also the longest coaster in the park at just under 5 minutes long.
Thank you guys for that.
Of course.
Primordial.
primordial. What was that? An hour and
Our line, it broke down
hour and 20 minutes.
a couple times. Right, just went down. Brett loves this.
Lagoon. That's what fun is.
$40 million. Was it worth it? 8-year development. Brett has a lot of notes.
I got some notes. It's fun.
I mean, it was good. I wouldn't wait an hour for it, but where we're gonna rank it? I mean, definitely not better than Cannibal or Wicked, but I'd probably put it at a solid 3. Solid 3.
Would I ride it again? I don't know that I was. I mean, if it was like a walk-on, sure, but I'm not standing in that line for more than 20 minutes to ride that thing. Sorry.
It's a good addition.
Honestly, this has been the best part of our day. Hello, guys. How cute. Just chilling in the lagoon land.
We're now in 2025. In the late 2024, Lagoon closed its beloved log flume, but to replace it with 3 new attractions. This whole thing is part of the district, which is a steampunk theme in Pioneer Village. Can't wait. Thanks, Lagoon. Lagoon.
We did
It's what
it.
fun is.
We did it.
Is it what fun is?
It's what fun is.
There's 3 right there. If you don't remember the start of this video, we're doing a contest. 2 contests.
Bonus.
This one. If you know our other videos, this is episode 3. The first contest of which is we're going to share a glaring error. Glaring.
We just announced the winner for that one today in this video.
Yeah. And then the second one is how many times did we say it's what fun is, including that one. And all over the entire video, even at the very start. Where are we headed to next?
Stevie the RV will be taking us to San Antonio, Texas.
Yep, we will be nomads from this point moving forward. And if you haven't yet, go watch that launch video. Here we go.
Beep beep, baby.
Beep beep.